Hello friends, and welcome to my very first YouTube video. If you don't know me, which you don't because this is my first video, my name's Katie. I am a 28-year-old nail artist and business owner. I have a free day today, I have absolutely nothing on my calendar, which I'm very excited about because not only do I have nothing scheduled, I'm also in a very productive mood. I'm excited to take you guys with me and show you a little bit about some of the tasks that I have to do behind the scenes to run the business. I'm home alone right now. My partner's on vacation, so I've been home alone for over a week now, and I've been doing my best to try to keep the place clean, but I find I really go through phases. My motivation is not very steady. I'm either extremely motivated and very productive and get a ton of things done, or it's really difficult for me to be that way, and I find myself doing cozier hobbies and watching a lot of TV and stuff. Anyways, that's another reason why I'm really looking forward to getting some work done today, because I am in a productive mood today, and I have a good feeling that I'll be able to get a bunch of stuff done. The first task I need to do today, I just need to get it out of the way. It's not something that I am looking forward to, which is why I have to get it done first. Basically, I just need to make a list of all the supplies that I'm going to need on Friday for the workshop. I have been procrastinating this task because the operational side of business is not necessarily something that I particularly enjoy. It's just not my favorite. So I've been procrastinating this, but I really have to do it today. Sometimes if I have a task that I've been putting off, basically what I'll do is, instead of my goal being to finish the task, my goal will be to finish the task within 1 hour. And for some reason, that time constraint just helps me get it done. I feel like that also really helps perfectionists like myself just get things done. Okay, timer has started. It's right over there. Let's get going. Okay, so I officially have 1 minute left, which is very fun. This exercise was really not that bad, which is so funny. I feel like that always happens. I avoid and procrastinate certain types of tasks, especially tasks like this one that are very monotonous. But I actually find tasks like this to be quite relaxing, especially if I don't put any media on in the background. So a couple of months ago, I probably would have put a show on to do a task like this, or my audiobook or something. And today I just listened to music, which to me is a little bit less stimulating than a show or an audiobook that I have to actually pay attention to. I think I find tasks like this more enjoyable when I just let them be boring. And I feel like if I had put on a show for this hour and done this watching a show, I would feel more tired because I'd spent more energy paying attention to the show. I don't know if that makes sense. Whereas now I feel relaxed, and then after my lunch break, it's I think I'm gonna be ready to go again. So all that to say, I've been trying to let myself get bored during the day, and it's been really working for me. Okay, let me pack these back into the box, and then I'm gonna go have lunch, and then we will come back and get into the more cognitively demanding tasks. Hi, I'm back from lunch. So it's about 2:30 now, and I've decided that I'm gonna spend about 30 minutes trying to finish this booklet that I started. Basically, it's gonna be an instruction booklet for guests who attend the press-on parties to tell them how to apply and then how to remove the press-on nails. So I really wanna make sure that the guests feel like the workshop is worth what we have to charge them for it. And so adding on little items like this that are basically free increases the value of what we're providing without really increasing the costs for us, which is very helpful as a small business just trying to make ends meet. Then what I'm gonna have to do is take pictures for the booklet. I wanna have accompanying pictures for every instruction step that we put in the booklet. Also, this is my fish, everyone. His name is Kaida. He's hiding right now. When he hides under his leaves, I just think he's the cutest little guy. Kaida, say hi to our new friends. I'm going to drill off my nails now, so I'm not wearing press-ons right now. I actually personally do not wear press-ons on a day-to-day basis. There are so many different ways that you can extend your nails, and for me personally, press-ons actually are not my favorite, but I think they're really accessible for people who are getting into nails, which is one of the reasons why I like to run these like press-on party workshops. Oh my god, I'm hot. Okay, I'm taking this off. Yeah, if you're scared or bothered by nipples, we're not gonna get along because I don't wear bras. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna take a sip of my tea and then move it out of the way because I don't want to get any dust in my tea. And then I will remove my nails and I will be back. Hi, okay, so it's about 4:30 now and I have whipped out my softbox. I don't know what this is called, but it's just one of those boxes that the light is up here and it's really good for like macro photography, product photography. I got this little phone mount at IKEA and it's honestly the one that I reach for the most. I absolutely love it. It came with a little light as well that I rarely use, but this I use all the time. Wow, okay, I think I might have pulled that off. I'm going to have a look at the pictures, see what I can do with them once I upload them to my computer and do some editing. But I hope that I'm able to put those in because if I can, then I can finish that today, which will be amazing. Not me picking my nails off on camera. That is shameful. Hi, it's the next day. Welcome back. I guess welcome back for me and not for you, but I digress. Yes, I don't know if you can tell. I was just crying a little bit. It's okay. I was just on the phone with my mom and I live away from home right now. I live quite far away. Sorry, a little choked up. I live quite far away from where I grew up. And I was about to say I'm not here by choice, which is a lie. I am here by choice. Like, I'm not being held hostage here. But the reason why I'm here is because my fiance is in school here. He's going to be here for 4 years at least. And we just didn't want to do long distance for that much time. So I chose to move here with him. I think it was the right choice. There are lots of things here that I love, my business being one of them. But sometimes I still get sad that I don't live close to my family. And I think that's okay. It's okay to be sad about things. So yeah, all that to say is if I'm a little puffy, that's why. But the show must go on. And I am doing something very fun and exciting. I'm just gonna move my softbox light box thing that I was using yesterday out of the way. So I bought these little paint pot strips off of Temu. The last time I hosted a workshop, one of the issues was like I only have one bottle of each color, right? So I only have one of these bottles and it was just a lot for people to pass the bottle around and decant it onto their little workspace and stuff. It felt like a waste of time and obviously that's not fun for the guests. So I was thinking I could put a little dollop of these, of each of the colors we'll be using for the workshop into these little paint pot strips. So the only problem is that I could not find these little paint pot strips in a UV safe color. So like I couldn't find them in solid black or solid white or anything like that. These are translucent. I really, really hope this works because tonight is the night before the workshop. And so if I put all these in here and then they cure overnight, oh gosh, that would be bad. I know sometimes it's smart to plan to fail, but I just don't have time to do that right now. So I'm gonna plan to win instead. Okay, so I'm done decanting the polishes into their little plastic things. I am feeling very nervous about it, but it's okay. I am confident it's gonna work, right? Yeah. So it's the next day now. So like the next day. Basically, we ran the workshop last night. Not without a hitch though. I forgot one of the boxes that had our supplies in it literally at home, and we didn't realize until like an hour into the workshop. So that was kind of scary, but it was so nice to have Jerica there with me, who's another nail artist in the city. She was there with me. So I literally just left for like 30 minutes and ran home and grabbed the box and came back, and it was totally chill because she was there the whole time teaching. And honestly, I'm very proud of myself because I feel like I was really chill about it. I think that was overall a positive experience for me because it definitely gave me some evidence that shows that I'm like good at problem solving even in high stress situations. So I would say that it was like overall a pretty positive experience. And the whole workshop went really well, I think. Now that the workshop is over, I'm gonna sort of switch gears a little bit. So what I'm going to try to do today is create a form and then like an invoice sort of flow that potential guests can work their way through if they want to book a private party. And I will take you guys along with me on that. And then I think that'll be it. After that, I'll sort of like wrap up this whole vlog. Okay, before we start though, I have to change the water in Kaida's tank. I don't know if you can hear that like water sound from the filter. Basically, this is an open air tank, so it doesn't have a lid, so the water evaporates really quickly. I do change the water in his tank every week because there's not a lot of water in this tank. It's only 6 gallons, which is on the smaller side for a beta anyways. Okay, so I think what I've decided that I'm going to do is use Shopify forms and then a Shopify draft order. I think this will be fine for me because I do not anticipate getting very many of these requests, at least to start. Okay, you guys, I do have to end this vlog at some point. Like, it's been going on for days. Unless I cut it somewhere, it would just go on forever. So I'm gonna stop this vlog now. I guess. What did we learn? 1, Kaida is the cutest fish that you or I have ever seen. 2, don't buy things until they are actually solving a real problem that you have. And I don't think that just applies to business. 3, things going wrong can actually be wins because depending on how you handle those things, at least for me, it can help provide evidence to me, to show me, to help remind me that I am good at solving problems when things go wrong. 4, I'm sure we learned things in the first couple of days of this vlog, but I can't remember what they are now because that was several days ago. 4, I cried in front of you guys. Yes, and I was crying about making a decision. Oh yeah, okay, I remember. I think 4 is just because a decision is difficult or upsetting or makes you sad in some way, maybe it doesn't necessarily mean that it was the wrong decision to make. Sometimes we're faced with hard decisions and it doesn't seem like any of the options we're given are ideal. And so I think life is just about picking something, committing to a branch on the tree, and just because you made one choice doesn't mean you can't make another one. And I think if you have the mindset, everything will work out. And if you feel sad, that is okay. And it's not embarrassing to feel sad. There's nothing wrong with feeling sad. And you didn't necessarily do something wrong or choose something wrong because you feel sad. You know what I mean? Okay, I think that's enough for now. I am going to finish creating these forms and draft orders. I'm gonna send them off to that guest that I spoke to about having a private press-on party. Thank you for getting some work done with me over the last couple of days. It helps me stay accountable. So even though it's just a camera in front of me, it is actually helpful. So I appreciate it. Okay, I don't really know what else to say to end the video. So that's that. I guess I will see you in the next one. Hopefully there's a next one. Hopefully I successfully edit and post this one and that there'll be a next one. We'll see. Okay, take care.